3B, using questioning and discussion techniques. 3B, using questioning and discussion techniques, elements of components. Element 1, quality of questions and prompts. Questions of high quality cause students to think and reflect, to deepen their understanding, and to test their ideas against those of their classmates. When teachers ask questions of high quality, they ask only a few of them and provide students with a sufficient time to think about their responses, to reflect on the comments of their classmates, and to deepen their understanding. Occasionally, for the purposes of review, teachers ask students a series of usually low-level questions in a type of verbal quiz. This technique may be helpful for the purpose of establishing the facts of a historical event, for example, but should not be confused with the use of questioning to deepen students' understanding. Element 2, discussion techniques. Effective teachers promote learning through discussion. A foundational skill that students learn through engaging in discussion is that of explaining and justifying their reasoning and conclusions based on specific evidence. Teachers skilled in the use of questioning and discussion techniques challenge students to examine their premises, to build a logical argument, and to critique the arguments of others. Some teachers report, "We discussed X," when what they mean is, "I said X." That is, some teachers confuse discussion with the explanation of content. As important as that is, it is not a discussion. Rather, in a true discussion, a teacher poses a question and invites all students' views be heard, enabling students to engage in discussion directly with one another, not always mediated by a teacher. Furthermore, in conducting discussions, skilled teachers build further questions on student responses and insist that students examine their premises, build a logical argument, and critique the arguments of others. Element 3, student participation. In some classes, a few students tend to dominate the discussion. Other students, recognizing this pattern, hold back their contributions. The skilled teacher uses a range of techniques to encourage all students to contribute to the discussion and enlists the assistance of students to ensure this outcome. 3B, using questioning and discussion techniques, look-fors. Administrators entering a classroom to evaluate 3B using questioning and discussion techniques look for questions of high cognitive challenge formulated by both students and the teacher, questions with multiple correct answers or with multiple approaches, even when there is a single correct response, effective use of student responses and ideas, discussion with the teacher stepping out of the central mediating role, focus on the reasoning exhibited by students in discussion, both in give and take with the teacher and their classmates, high levels of student participation in discussion. Next, you will take some time to participate in a talk and reflect activity. Following, you will look at a technology tip, iPad and MacBook resources, Today's Meet, and Padlet.